just chill out for a minute and let it we'll get on. I hope everybody's having a glorious day. It's a beautiful Alabama morning, and sometimes of the morning I get up and I'll go out to these old cemeteries and I'll check out some of the stones. And I thought y'all might like to join me this morning. I tell you, there's a lot of old stones out here. I just now seen a Woodsman of the World stone, and man, it's a beauty. Let's see if we can check it out real quick. Hey Chris, how you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm trying to do a few lives every now and then. I'm out here walking in the old cemetery down by my house. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm out here just taking a stroll, doing my morning walk. Hadn't been feeling all that great, so I've stayed at home. Hey Cynthia, how you doing? Y'all check this stone out. Hold on just a second. Man, this is one of my favorites. And I'll tell y'all a cool story when we get over here to Mr. Bugsby's stone. Hold on, flip y'all around. Man, ain't that cool? It's a Woodsman of the World stone. I don't know if y'all can see that. And I can't hardly even read it. You know, I used to clean these stones. I used to be the caretaker over this cemetery. And, as I got busier in life, I couldn't do it anymore. So somebody else started doing it. But I used to clean these stones. I never cleaned this one. But if you look right back there, well, you can't see from here, but that biggest stone right back there is a guy named Bugsby, and I cleaned his one time, and it was a job. That is a cool stone. Let's walk over here and check this out. And I'll tell you a kind of a story that had to be fake. Uh, Back when I first started working with the city of Columbiana, I worked for the street and sanitation department, and we had a guy to lay out. So guess what I had to do? Yep, jump on the back of a garbage truck. Well, we're going by. Well, this old lady had passed away, and she was like 90 something years old, and they was throwing all her stuff away, and I was just getting all those antiques and stuff and taking them home. Well, there was a stack of books. Uh, Here's the stone right here. So I got those stack of books and took them to the house. A couple days later, I went to flipping through them. Out fell. I had just cleaned the stone. I had just cleaned this stone right here, and man, it is a beauty. But yeah, there was a stack of books, and I was flipping through the pages of books. I had just cleaned this like maybe 2 weeks before, and a newspaper clipping fell out of this guy right here when he passed away, his obituary. And like I said, I just cleaned this stone. He actually died from a tooth that got infected, and they pulled it and caused blood poisoning. Had to be fake. Just weird that I would find his obituary from like the 20s, I think it was. Yep, it was George right here. No, it might have been Henry. One of the two, George or Henry. I can't remember now. Uh, but it was just weird, kind of freaky. But man, that was a job cleaning this stone. But a very cool. What's up, Orlando? How you doing, brother? Very cool little happenstance, as I would call it. But this is one of the older cemeteries in my little town. Like I said, I used to keep a lot of these stones clean, but when I quit taking care of the place, I had too much going on in life. I couldn't come out here and clean stones no more. Yeah, I'm about a 3:30, 4 o'clock man, Orlando. If I lay down too long, my back starts hurting. We get over there to that little gazebo deal, I'll tell you another cool story. Well, it really ain't cool, but a story. I always thought this was kind of cool. Let's see if we can see the names. There for a while, this place was in bad shape. That's one of the reasons I first started taking care of the place. I mean, there was limbs laid on the ground, big old limbs that fell. I brought the chainsaw out, trimmed up trees, and did all that. That's pretty cool. Born 1871, died in 03. That's about the time this cemetery started, I think was in the 1870s. I don't believe that I've seen a grave older than the 1870s. But I got a picture of my granddad's baby brother that passed away right here in the center of this thing in about 1920, probably 28. Kind of a morbid picture, freaky. But yeah, I got a picture of him laid to rest right there. What happened with him, they said, which it was SIDS. Now we know it to be SIDS, but he was supposedly to have ate a green tomato, and the whole family thought the green tomato killed him. Eat it raw? Now, I don't know about that. I bet it was SIDS, and they just didn't know. Probably the last thing he did was eat that green tomato. But the whole family believed that that tomato killed him. Now, I wonder what in the world has happened there. Look at that. I'll be. I'm going to hope that a limb fell. Well, there ain't no limb to fall. Somebody has done that. I tell you what, hell burns hot. Look at all that. I don't know who would be sorry enough to destroy somebody's monument like that, but uh-oh, I see. I bet that thing right there got hit by a lawnmower or something. Somebody's hit that. I don't know. No, I'm not going to try to pull the pieces right now. I might come back and try to fix that the best I can, or band-aid it anyway. There ain't no fixing it. Hello, Loretta. What's up, KCMD? Let's see what this is right here. I don't remember this song. World War II. Mississippi, you're not too far away, Loretta. There's a lot of graves out back in them woods right there. We actually cleared a little bit of the land and got a couple more graves out of the woods, but there's still more graves out there. You can walk out through there and just see indentions in the ground. I'll tell you what we'll do. I don't know if y'all all was in the live that I had at my house place the other day, but here's the people that lived in that old house place, the ones that bought it back in 1926, or the 20s anyhow, 26, 22, something like that. It was Levert Brazier, which would have been my great granddaddy, Levert, and Lula Mae. And that was their daughter, Ellie, my grandma's sister. She died of breast cancer. She wasn't that old. Probably 20, 30 years old. That breast cancer ain't no joke. And Alvin Brazier was my grandmother's brother. They called him Biggin. And man, they called him that for a reason. He couldn't stand for somebody to touch his hat. He said that he would knock the sparks out of you if you touched his hat. Now, people reach out and touch the bib of your hat on your head or something like that. They said he couldn't stand that. Now, a lot of these stones are in bad shape, needs to be clean. I keep my family's clean right there, but I guess I need to quit being lazy and hit somebody else's too. I can't even read that one no more. I'm trying to see a date. It's like 1918. 1863 to 1916. There's old Hully down there. An old detecting truck. That's a good truck right there. Love that old truck. I've had that thing for several years now. But yeah, there's still a few graves up in the woods right there. And I don't know why they don't clear them off and get it back to where they're accessible. We'll go check this monument out right here. I always liked it. I thought it was cool. I'm trying to figure out a place to go detecting today. I need me some new land. Merrill. Beautiful monument. Fred Merrill. I'm going to try to get us in over at the real old cemetery. It's one of the ironworks cemetery. It goes back into the 1820s, 1830s, something like that. They call this Old Shelby Cemetery, but it's not the oldest one. It's just the oldest one you can get to. This is the white side where I'm at, and that's the black side of the cemetery. right over there. But a beautiful spot right here. Some of these graves are in pretty bad shape. This one right here got a hole in the lid of the, I don't know what you'd call it. But that hole's been there a long time. I remember when I was a kid it was in there, and I would think I couldn't stand coming by this place right here. I'd just see somebody crawling up out of that thing. I know there used to be some old house places right back out in there in the woods, over on that side right there. But man, it's so growed up with little pine saplings. Pine saplings and sawbriar. It's a story of my life. And I wish I metal detected back when they cleared that thing off. I can remember I went out there and I'd arrowhead hunt. I picked up several nice points out there, and I'd find little shards of glass and plates and all that mess, shards of plates. And at that time, I never put two and two together. I didn't think nothing else about it. I was looking for rocks. That's what I was doing. And now, since I got older, I metal detect. I'd give my left toe to be able to get out there and have it cleared off again and go swinging. (1858 to 1831). 81, gotta be. Ain't no way we're going backwards. Yeah, 81. They just didn't do such a great job on that 8. Maybe that sun will come on out here in a minute and it'll warm up a little bit. Eugene H. Thornburg. Nancy Hardy. Oh, another cool story. All this right here made at Shelby Iron Works. I know where a whole stack of that stuff is up in the woods at an old abandoned house place, but I don't own the land, so I won't get it. This grew up with trees in it and everything else, but I need to find the landowner and tell him it's there. He probably don't even know, and ask him if I can get it out, can I have it? Sure would look good at my house. Any of y'all going detecting today, or are we all going to work? Yeah, a lot of these stones are just too far gone. Miss Southern Belle, how are you doing, ma'am? Well, Orlando, the way you've been finding cool stuff here lately, you could save a little bit for the rest of us. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all on here too much longer. I was just walking through here and figured y'all might want to see it too. So I decided just to go live here in a minute. I'm kind of a sporadic kind of guy. Uh, might try to plan out a time that I go live. I don't know. You know how it is. But yeah, appreciate y'all stopping in. If you're not subscribed, which I think all y'all are, hit that subscribe button. I sure would appreciate it. God bless. Happy hunting. Stay safe in this crazy world. I'll see you on the next hole, y'all.